Hey Hurricanes, this is Coach Hannah, and I wanted to go ahead and release another video just talking about emailing college coaches. So I know that in today's world, it's a lot easier to just message a coach on Instagram or to hope that a college coach is going to give you some sort of attention at a tournament, but based on everything I've been told from college coaches, based on what I've had experience in, one of the top ways to get on a college coach's radar for college coaches to come see you compete is for you to email them. So let me talk to you guys a little bit about what an email to a college coach should look like. First, it's really easy to get a college coach's email. You just look up the volleyball program and you go to roster or you go to coaches, and then you click and you're able to find a coach's first and last name and their email address. I recommend, if you can, email a head coach, but also include the assistant coaches in your email as well, because sometimes the assistant coaches are more involved in recruiting, or at least the preliminary stuff with recruiting. So easy. In your subject line, put your name, your class, and any other relevant information that might get the coach's attention. So if you're really tall, include your height. If you want to include your positions because you're a middle or a setter, you can do that, or libero. Those would all be helpful things to include in the subject line. Once you get to the body of your email, you should put hello coach and then the actual coach's name. My name is, put your name, and I am this class. I go to this high school. I'm in this grade. I've been playing volleyball this long. This is the club that I play for. This is the team that I play for. And I am interested in learning more about your program and pursuing collegiate volleyball, period. Then you need to talk about your volleyball experience. I've been playing since this age. These are the positions that I've played. And this is my height. This is how high I can reach. This is some of my stats. All of that kind of information is really helpful. Then you go into academic. I have this GPA. These are my SAT scores. This is the major that I'm interested in going into. Any and all of this information that applies is really good. Any extra clubs that you're in, any other sports that you play, all of that kind of information. Then say why you are interested in that school. And don't lie about it. Say what is actually interesting to you about the school. Say, I really am interested in going to a school in the mountains or at the beach. I'm really interested in pursuing my degree in biology, so I want to go to a college that has those, and I see that you all have a really good biology program. Or I've researched your team and I really like the dynamics that they have, and I would really love to learn more about your coaching style. Or my coach said that you all are recruiting for my class and I wanted to introduce myself and see what you're looking for that year. All of these things would be helpful. So some other things that would be really good to include would be links to your highlights or to your recruiting Instagram. Both would be better than just one. You could include your max preps information if you play for high school and your coaches keep that up to date. You could also include your schedule. That's a big one. So how's a coach going to come watch you play if they don't know where you're playing? So what you do is you include your entire tournament schedule, and then you ask them if they would like updates, or you follow up with updates once those schedules are posted. So your initial email, you send out all of your basic information, and then later on, like let's say you're interested in a college in South Carolina that's near the coast. So then you do a follow-up a week or two before your tournament in Myrtle Beach and say, hey, coach such and such, I hope that your recruiting season's going well. I wanted to share my updated court schedule. I'm going to be on court number 7, and this is my game schedule. This is when I'm going to be playing. And that's the kind of thing you send in a follow-up email, or if you have a tournament that's already close to where that coach is, or if you know that coach is going to be at a tournament. A lot of coaches and volleyball programs post when they're going to be going to different tournaments. So that's stuff you would want to follow up with. Another thing that's really, really good for you guys to consider as you all are talking to these coaches is that whatever you're sharing with them, make sure it's good information. So like, if you're in the honors program, cool. If you have a 2.2 GPA because you were sick throughout middle school, maybe don't tell them all of that information yet. Wait for like a follow-up. This is a chance for you to put your best foot forward. You could include a photo of yourself playing volleyball. That way they know what to look for on the court when they do show up, if they show up. And just things like these are really helpful. So, Hurricanes. If you all are wanting to draft out your email that you're going to send to a coach, please send it my way. I do not mind reading it. I have been a teacher and I don't mind proofreading things and giving suggestions about what you should and shouldn't include. One thing I would really recommend is make sure that each email is not like a copied and pasted type situation. There's the introduction information about you that you can copy and paste. But when you're talking to different schools about the things that you like and dislike, don't talk to them about dislikes. Talk to them just about the things you like. You don't want to be generic. You actually want to do research into these schools. It doesn't have to be like a 13-hour long research paper, but it does need to be something that you could actually have a conversation with a coach and ask some questions should they come and visit you at a later time. So to wrap this up, you guys, like, it's not a terribly scary thing, but it's something that you all do need to practice. You guys need to get used to reaching out, because if you're scared of sending a college coach an email, what are you going to do when they actually walk up to you and start asking you questions in person? So this gives you a chance to hone your personal and business presentation of yourself. It gives you a chance to be more professional about yourself as an athlete. And it also gives you really good networking skills for later in life. So draft out that email, send it my way. All the Hurricanes, you guys have my email, and I would be happy to look over it. It won't take me but 10 minutes, and I can give you guys some pointers and advice. Also, be on the lookout. Follow a whole bunch of these college programs on Instagram. See when they're going to be coming to your tournaments. And even if it's a college that wasn't on your radar before, maybe get them to come see you. They can have a conversation. A quick thing, when you're inviting college coaches to come see you, sometimes they can't talk to you. Like, they can't approach you. You and your parents, you guys can talk to them and introduce yourself at any time, but they can't initiate anything. This does not apply for the NAIA schools. So if you didn't see the video that I released about that, they have slightly different recruiting rules. So there are windows of time for NCAA where they can and can't talk to you, but with NAIA, they can talk to you anytime they want. So get out there, write those emails, and send them my way so I can help you guys out. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.